Don't adjust your devices. Yes, I'm wearing something different. I have other clothes, everyone. Alright? Thank you. I see the comments that I always wear that one hoodie, but it's warm and I have several. Please forgive me. Unless you're willing to give me your 401k, that is, just so I can buy other clothes, then I'm open to it. And for the right price, other things can be open as well. Such as my heart for Barry Gibb. I don't know who Barry Gibb is, by the way, but Mercedes and Maureen have requested this. So let's see what Barry Gibb has to offer.
I just want to make sure that it is him and not somebody else. I'm the type of person, I want to see proof. I want to see validation and stuff like that. Seeing is believing for me. Yeah.
Sorry for pausing it right off the bat, but am I? I remember someone actually commented that I need to get a good background. Is this what you want? Should I get my entire room to look like a green screen? Would you prefer that? By the way, she can actually make a killer streaming setup because the whole room is a green screen.
Before I would believe it, that's what I want to see, so.
Right. I'm assuming he's some kind of rock star.
Barry ended up getting hit by a car.
Oh.
Ended up in the hospital with his leg in a cast, and he sent me a picture of that. And another picture of him holding up a card saying he loved me and everything.
Oh,
and
the classic. The classic, I've sent you a picture, but the words look like they've been typed out. It's incredible, honestly. Also, just right off the bat, I'm assuming if he was hit by a car, TMZ would What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
TMZ would find out he's been hit by a car before he actually got hit by the car. So get a grip of yourself here. I don't even know your name yet, but
what's up, Seekers? Welcome back
Wanda.
to another episode of Scamfish, sponsored by socialcatfish.com.
Oh. Anyone watched WandaVision?
You don't believe that this is real, right?
I know he really loves me.
Oh, sure. Okay. As I was saying, anyone watch WandaVision? Because clearly here, Wanda is lacking vision, and that's coming from someone with 4 eyes. So, Miss Wanda, get your powers out, because... No.
Stop it. Get some help.
Today's episode, we speak to a woman named Wanda who needs our help. She has been in communication with 9-time Grammy Award-winning Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, musician and songwriter, Barry Gibb.
All right.
Wanda has been convinced that she's been in an online relationship with this icon for 3 years. Without any further ado, let's jump into it, Seekers. Real quick, guys, don't forget to
Thank
like,
you as
comment,
always,
and subscribe.
Catfish.
Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed.
Should I do like a rock and roll version of like, thank you? Thank you. I've come loose because of it, ladies.
Let's get into it.
My name is Wanda Hewer.
I love her headphones.
And I like doing paper crafts, like making cards and junk journals and stuff like that. I
Nice.
give them away. I do a lot of it for Christmas and stuff like that.
Nice.
So I retired from the school district where I was a aide on the school bus. And then I retired because they wanted me to work too much and I didn't want to work that much.
Fair.
This story starts out on Facebook. Wanda was scrolling through the Bee Gees fan page when she received her first message from Barry.
Right.
Well, I met this person. His name is Barry Gibb. If
This
you're familiar
person.
with the Bee Gees, he's the sole survivor of the group. And I went on his site with the blue check mark
Yes.
that said I can message him. And I messaged him to let him know that I bought the album and listened to it. So when he replied, or he said it was him, I didn't believe it for a long time. I thought, well, no, this is his personal assistant. He's never video chatted with me because he said that he tried it once with a fan and she blackmailed him. And then he says, well, my camera on my
What just
phone isn't
happened here?
working that well.
Sorry. the Hall of Fame rock star has no money for for a working camera on his phone. That's insane.
So then it started getting really intimate, and we started really chatting and talking about visiting and stuff like that. When he first mentioned, like, in a sexual context, I was really floored and shocked. I'm like, what?
No, you loved it.
But the
Don't
things
lie.
that he says to me, the beautiful things that he writes to me, is what
Yeah, all right. You were
got
gushing.
me. I've never been loved like that before. Calls me his queen. It wasn't until
Oh my goodness, there was a previous episode where the woman said if you get called queen, it's the sign of a scammer. So Wanda needs to join a support group with that woman because she could have seen the sign right away.
wasn't until like March when I finally started, telling him I love him. Was kind of thinking, well, maybe this is him. He says, you got to have sacred trust in me. And that's part of one of the songs that he sings too.
Right.
How deep is your love? And
That's really disgusting question, Barry. How deep is your love? I know there's some kind of romantic side to it, but this is this channel. This is H, so it's disgusting. You dirty bastard, Barry. Anyway, my question here is, it's not really a question, it's a point. Just because he's made a song or they've made a song about a certain topic, it doesn't mean they actually care about that. So I just want to point that out before anyone thinks, for example, rappers, the way they rap about... Maybe they do. What do I know? Am I a rock star?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
always go back, well, how deep is your love?
See, that's disgusting. With that emoji, let me go back. With that emoji right there. You freak, Wanda. You freak.
We're there for each other. We're supportive for each other online. And we both want the intimacy. He's like, well, I just want to make love to you. I want to hold you.
You're
I don't want to
horny,
let you go.
Wanda.
You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. And
What?
at the time, I said, well, your wife is very pretty, and he has 4 kids. And so I Googled it, and it still showed that they were married.
Yeah, so...
I get jealous and stuff when I see videos of him and his wife, and then the caption says, still married after 53 years.
First of all, Wanda and most of these victims, all of this, let's get a bit adult here, right? All of this can be solved by having a little session with yourself, if you know what I mean. Get rid of the horniness, you won't be in this situation. 2, Wanda, it seems to me right now that you are pretty happy to break up a 50-year relationship, because you don't seem to be saying, no, you have a wife, I don't feel comfortable with this, goodbye. You're happy. So that's another bit of a red flag in yourself. I believe that if you get with someone who has cheated, right? In the back of your mind, don't you feel as if they could cheat on you? Are you 100% safe in your relationship? Because this is 50 years Barry is gonna throw away here for Wanda, who just likes his songs, but now, they love each other because that's normal. So, Jessie J, if somehow you're watching this, I love your songs, so that means you must marry me. Wanda just doesn't seem like a good person. I think let's clarify that right now. I don't care if anyone says, how can you get that? She's happy to break up a marriage. So...
Yes, Barry is still legally married. Him and his wife, Linda, tied the knot in 1970 and have spent 5 decades
That's
together
insane.
since. But Wanda has received several messages from this account claiming he is going to leave his wife for her. While he claimed he was divorcing his wife, he wanted Wanda to start shopping for homes.
And
Sorry. Okay, maybe we'll give you some kind of check mark, or we'll let you off a bit because apparently he's going through a divorce. But you've known him for however long, and he wants you now to go look for a home, and no questions asked, you're gonna go look for a home. I'm really sorry. But first of all, with the money that he probably has, or most likely has, why are you looking for the home? Second of all, why? The brain is scanning dictionaries and thesauruses right now. That's a throwback, as I try to figure out what the hell I was trying to say here. Why would you think it's a normal thing to meet someone, talk for a few weeks, few days, I don't know, maybe I've missed it, and now all of a sudden go look for a house? If I did that, you know, I'd be locked up.
Introduced me to a friend of his named Aaron Williams, who's a realtor, and told me to look around Oregon to see if there was any homes I like.
I'm sorry, my relator friend. What's his job then? Does he work with people's family trees?
This is great banter. It really is.
Pictures. I told him what area
That is
I
a
wanted
nice
to stay
place,
in
though.
Oregon, and he showed me some homes in Lake Oswego. And I picked out one that I liked. He sent me pictures of the inside and the outside and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I gave him some of my, not all of my retirement, but some
Oh,
of my
all right.
retirement
Sorry.
towards that. And I had to drive to a little store that had a Bitcoin machine, and I took money out and sent like, $1,500 here and $1,500 there on a Bitcoin machine. I sent him around $11,000 towards the home.
Wanda has been waiting to move into her new home with Barry. She sent a wire transfer of $11,000 to the realtor Aaron Williams. Barry has assured her that this is where the two will spend the rest of their lives together.
I'm gonna stop there because let's sure. She might not think that paying for a home with Bitcoin is weird, but it is. But she might not think that. But my problem here is, why would she? I mean, I get, couples and stuff. You want to pay for things together, right? But with the amount of money that he's likely to have, why are you paying for down payments or whatever on the home? It doesn't make sense to me, alright, Wanda? Maybe you're traditional. You want to help out the husband. Woo. But what's your job here? Because you're retired and now you've spunked away your 401k. But admittedly, not all of it. So, kudos for that one. But look, my pockets are open if you want to send me your 401k.
He says he wants to go through the home with me when he gets here, and
So where is he?
he's discussed that he wants to have it as a retirement home.
Wanda is patiently waiting to hear back from
Where
the
is he?
realtor about moving into the new
I'm
house.
sorry, is that a Microsoft sponsored wooden house keychain? I'm so confused.
When Wanda would question Barry about meeting up in person, or even when the two would move into the new home, many issues got in the way.
Of course.
He doesn't want people to know that he's in the predicament he's in, not having money, or not having access to his money, because the accounts are froze. And it's been froze for over a year.
I'm telling you right now, once again I bring up TMZ. TMZ would find out that this man is going through a divorce, etc., Wanda.
He gets donations from the foundation, and they send it to my PayPal account, and then I send it to the address that he has. He says it's for the foundation, and he forwards it to them. It was mostly MoneyGram, or they would put it in my PayPal account. When I go get the MoneyGram, they would be $2,000 or $3,000, and that was doing it probably twice a month. And also, I sent him a couple of gift cards too, Apple cards.
Sure.
$50. I sent him one for Father's Day.
Right.
Probably
Okay.
about $20,000.
Wanda receives money from Barry's fans. She gets random wires into her bank account or Cash App.
Stop right there. You've sent him Apple gift cards, but what is he using the Apple Was he using the Apple gift cards on? Because man's phone camera is poo. So you'd think he'd use the Apple gift cards to buy himself a phone that has a working camera so that he can FaceTime his own wife, who he's planning to move into a home with. Not wife, but soon to be wife. Same thing, really. Get a grip of yourself, Wanda here. There's no common sense with you?
Barry claims that this is the only way that he can have his own money while going through the divorce with his wife. When Wanda receives these funds, she forwards the money to Barry's Bitcoin wallet. Wanda is convinced Barry is in a legal battle with his wife, Linda, and that is why his accounts are on hold.
He ended up signing a contract to do a commercial, and the commercial never came out. So I guess he passed out during the commercial and ended up in the hospital.
What?
I questioned him. I said, well, why wasn't it, in the news?
Yes.
Because I'm in Delaware. I'm not at home.
Sorry. So, Delaware is, I think is a state. Delaware is a state where news, nothing happens. No one can know what happens in Delaware. Forget what happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas. Literally, Barry is confirming what happens in Delaware just stays in Delaware. If you need to any time, just stick it on someone, or you need to run away from any crimes you've committed and you don't want the press finding out, you go to Delaware.
Barry ended up getting hit by a car and
Of course he
in the
did.
hospital with his leg in a cast, and he sent me a picture of and another picture of him holding up a card saying he loved me and everything. And
Right, he wrote this,
I
yeah?
had sent him like gift cards and stuff like that while he was laid up, but
What is that going to
he
do?
gave his doctor my number and my email, and then I got a email from his doctor
Oh,
because his doctor said he was going to turn off his devices.
why?
And I wouldn't be able to get a hold of him because he was really sick.
What do you mean? He just broke his leg, I thought. Now he's like passing away. Bro, if you are sending someone in the hospital gift cards, what do you think is going to happen exactly? Are they going to insert the Google Play card into their leg and it's healed? I'm so confused why you would need to do this.
Wanda was willing to do anything to be with Barry. Every day she pushed more and more to meet this man in person, but there was just always something in the way.
Why won't you video chat me? Because you don't trust me. He says, I trust you with the whole of my heart. And I said, well, you don't trust me with the whole of your heart if you won't video chat me. I said, we're at the part of our relationship where you shouldn't have to worry about me blackmailing you or anything.
I think we're way past the point of might be blackmailed for video chatting when you're buying a home together. You've moved pretty quickly. By the way, Prime, sponsor me. I know you guys make billions, right? Probably. So give me some of that, please. But get a grip of yourself here, Wanda. We haven't heard anything about a marriage or anything, so cool, you might be lonely. But why would you think anyone who is a celebrity, it's gone from I'm a fan of your work, I love this song, etc., to put payments down for a home? Now I'm in the hospital, I have to turn off my devices because somehow I'm dying, clearly, and now my doctor will be in touch with you. That doesn't make any sense. When I had surgery for my arm, I don't know if you can see there, but like, I've broke my arm. You can't see, but I've broke my arm before. When I came out of surgery, doctor didn't tell me, hey, by the way, we need to, you can't speak to your mum, so turn off your phone. I'll get in touch with her. That would be a very weird doctor, and I'd very much consider getting up and leaving, but that's not a thing, so where's the common sense in these victims? I'm sorry, when you're in love, right? Don't abandon common sense, please.
Maybe a voice chat or something.
Yeah.
He says, well, we're going to be together soon, so you won't need that. And it's been like almost 3 years. I haven't come to terms to cut communications with him yet because of the way he makes me feel when he talks to me. And I know he really loves me.
Shush, Wanda. Wanda vision, you've got none. I made that joke in the beginning, used it again. I understand the self-esteem is a big issue in these victims. They just don't seem within themselves. Some of them are a bit too confident, such as Ron, right? Or Helen. But some of them, it's just sad. It's very, very sad that a few nice messages from someone makes them, in terms you might not understand, bust it open. Therapy, realistically, is the only way to fix these type of self-esteem issues. But it's very, very, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's lowering yourself to not receive video calls, not even a voice message, but and still being in love with this person. It's not knowing your worth. It's settling for I know it's Barry Gibb, right? But it's settling for a very poor treatment. Basically, it's very poor treatment to not video call, not even voice message. In over 3 years or 3 years, the self-esteem, it's in the toilet with these people. Because I understand you want love and the messages fill you with love. But just, it doesn't mean you should abandon all the other aspects of a relationship. It's long distance taken to the extreme. That's what this is. He's not locked up, is he?
I just want to make sure that it is him and not somebody else. I'm the type of person, I want to see proof. I want to see validation and stuff like that.
You've got no
Seeing
proof.
is believing for me.
So why are you still
Before I
here?
would believe it, that's what I want to see. So
Not only has she never met this man in person, she's never video chatted or even heard his voice over the phone. Wanda is still holding on to this relationship.
That doesn't make
It's even
sense.
affected her relationship with her family. She just wants all of this to be true. Our team took a few days and went over every single piece of information that she had on Barry. We set up a call to stop her from sending any more money to this man and to give her the truth. If you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys as well. Go over there and do that. You most likely are anyway. I don't understand when they reach out for help. I've mentioned this before. If they're reaching out for help to Catfish team, should they know this type of stuff exists then? No? So why can't they see the very blatant signs that they're being catfished? It doesn't make sense to me on that part. But also, once you reach out to the team, why do you still send money? That doesn't make sense, does it? It's like my washing machine is broke and it's leaking everywhere and I'm waiting for the engineer person. Is that what you call them? I don't know, but you're waiting for them to come. But I'm still putting my clothes in there and washing and getting angry at the fact that it's leaking. It doesn't make sense. Stop it. Get a grip of yourselves. But someone please answer that first point. If they are reaching out to the Catfish team, they know scams exist. So why are they not seeing these?
I want to just go over everything that's gone on with you and Barry.
it would make me feel good knowing that I was talking to the real person, real Barry, and that all the things he said to me were meant for me and not from somebody else.
What's making you believe that this could actually be him?
We have a lot of things in common.
Like what? Go on.
I just have a gut feeling. It's just,
I
don't know.
Why do you think he has so many excuses?
I don't know. That's what I want to find out.
Wanda, we have researched everything that you had sent over to us, and
Okay.
I feel confident in letting you know that we do have answers for everything.
Okay.
You have this house that
Whoa.
you and Barry were hoping to retire in. Is that
Oh
correct?
my goodness.
Yes.
A house.
Something that
That's a
surprised
hotel.
me is this home is listed for, what, $9 million?
Actually, that wasn't the house I chose. I chose a different one, but he said the one I chose wasn't sophisticated enough. When I saw the house, I liked it a lot,
What?
but I thought it was too big for people our age to retire in.
So we reached out to the realtor that had listed this home, and what they had explained to us is that they have not accepted any offers currently, and that the house is still actively listed.
Of course, because goodness gracious me, who has 9 million spare to just dish out? There's plenty of people, let's be honest here. That house looked incredible. This is a very big tangent, but goodness gracious, if everyone wants to start some kind of GoFundMe and we all pitch in like $100 or something, you know, we still wouldn't get to 9 million, but you know, we can buy a house together or something. Imagine like me and like thousands of people living. That's insane. I don't know, you know, fun experience, I guess.
You don't seem surprised by that.
No.
Why is that?
You know, he would make excuses like, I want to wait till we're together and walk through it together and things like that.
That doesn't make sense.
Did you guys
Bobby.
handle any documentation as far as like the down payment that you paid?
No, I kept asking him for documentation because I wanted proof. And he said, well, my realtor's handling that.
Well, at least he's a realtor now and not a relator.
He said, you don't have nothing to worry about. We'll take care of that when we get into the house.
You don't believe that this is real, right?
I know now that the house part isn't real, but I don't know about the rest of it.
Okay, well, we have more.
This is from Barry Gibb's official Facebook page, so I'm just going to read it out loud. Happy Sunday, everyone. This is Stephen Gibb, Barry's son. I'm posting on his behalf today, as it seems there are several profiles pretending to be dad on Facebook. This is the only official account for Barry Gibb on Facebook.
Please, someone explain to me how someone who is in love with Barry Gibb and is actively on Facebook, right? Because that's how you met Barry Gibb in the first place. How could you have not seen the actual post from the actual Barry Gibb's account? It just doesn't make sense to me. You know, I feel like sometimes I struggle to believe that people are this stupid. I'm sorry, alright? I struggle to believe it. There might be a host of reasons, right? They're too in love, or, you know, maybe they just don't care. But someone explain to me how that is a thing. I'd love to know.
Okay.
Have you seen that post?
Yes.
What?
And I said something to him about it. I told him, I said, why are you lying to me? And he just said, doubts ruins a relationship.
Are you serious?
So I just kind of dropped it.
Really?
But unfortunately, so do lies.
Let's go to this photo of him in the hospital.
My gosh.
Okay.
So we ran this image through our reverse image search tool as well, and we were able to find an exact match. But when we found the exact match, Barry was not the original person in the image.
Okay, I even took a magnifying glass to it to see if I can tell if it was Photoshop.
I don't think that's how
I couldn't tell.
works, but...
So the general manager for the New York Yankees, it was originally his image. He was skydiving, broke his ankle, he was in the hospital.
So here is the photo that you received.
Yeah.
This is the photo of Brian. This is where the photo originated from. Basically just took a photo of Barry Gibb, and then you can cut it out. Kind of...
The Yankees manager, you know, yanked your chain here.
You can cut it out. Kind of like your arts and crafts. You do arts and crafts, right?
Yeah.
That's essentially what they're doing, but with a program called Photoshop or Canva.
Okay.
Canva,
Do you have any questions, Wanda?
sponsor me.
no.
You know, I just want you to understand who Barry Gibbs is. This guy, he's an icon. The Bee Gees sold over 200 million records, probably one of the most successful music groups of all time.
Well, I know who he is, yeah.
So you're aware that he's married currently?
Well, he told me he wasn't. He told me when we first met that I had mentioned Linda, and he said she's in the past now, or that she left him and that they were getting divorced.
So we searched all of the internet for any sign of these two having any issues in their relationship. We could not find anything, Wanda. I'm sure you've looked. There's nothing out there to determine if they're having a bad relationship. There is a lot to show that they are having a good relationship, though. We have a video of them on their 50th anniversary, and Barry is singing to her. Barry's singing to his wife of 50 years. Does this look like a relationship where the two are going through a divorce? Does this video show that?
Well,
What do you...
I think it's wonderful for them, but I'm getting the message now. When was that taken?
That was on their anniversary.
Their 50th?
50th anniversary. Mm-hmm. Ask me the questions. If you have any questions and you're gonna ask anybody in the world, myself, Brienne,
I don't
David,
like how she said,
Bree,
but.
we are the people you want to ask. We help someone like you
I'm happy,
every
but.
single week. Please, if you have any doubts, you need to ask these questions.
I really like her earphones, genuinely.
So they've been married like 56 years now.
Going on 54.
I'm
You know
kind of
this.
getting angry right now. Trying to figure out how I'm going to end it.
Why would you be angry? I guess, yeah, you would, but... You know, hopefully angry at the scammer and not angry at the actual Barry Gibbs and his wife, because that would have made sense, and we've seen it before.
This is what I want you to really think about. Why exactly would all of his money be locked up? And why would he need money from you? Or why would he even need money from any of those fans that are sending you money?
I don't know. I guess it's just how he talks to me, makes me feel good. And then there's always been a couple of little things in the back of my mind wanting to know, you know.
You're in a very bad situation right now with this guy. You're receiving money from people that you don't know. You can't keep accepting this money from these people.
Oh, laundry.
You're putting yourself in danger.
There was no mention
I
of
thought,
this.
you know, they were his fans, so I'm not going to do it anymore.
It's all up here. I think you know. I think you knew before we sat down today what your answer was going to be.
Yeah, I had a lot of doubts about certain things too. So, and I'm tired of my emotions getting played with.
Wanda, there's a reason why he's never video chatted with you. There's a reason why he's never hopped on a phone call with you. There's a reason why he's photoshopped all these photos. He's asking you for money. He's never met in person.
Sorry, let's just rewind and look at the perfect heart that Barry has drawn. That's incredible, honestly. King Barry Wanda. That doesn't even make sense. Missing you more than I can express, thinking of you more than you know, love you. Nothing more can compare to the happiness I felt for this moment. Having someone like you in my life, love you so much. First of all, when you look at this image zoomed in like that, holy, the lighting there to reflect off his glasses. Where is he, in a dark room or something? King Barry Wanda just doesn't even make sense. A child has wrote that. But the actual poem is like kind of riz. It's not a poem, but you know, I'm just amazed that at the heart. That's so perfect. Look at that. Wow. I want to make this point that please, if you watching this have even the slightest bit of a self-esteem issue, or you don't feel like you're worth someone's love to the point where they treat you like shit for the most part, but then sometimes they'll drop you a nice message and stuff, and you think that is enough to stay. It's not enough to stay. You leave. Because Wanda here is a good example of someone feeding off of the crumbs and not realizing that they're starving. Woo! What a phrase that is. I've trademarked it right now as we speak. H 2024. Don't let yourself starve eating just crumbs. I think the first one was better, but you get my point. Don't do it, all right? If you need to seek support elsewhere, friends, family, or more professional support, definitely I would consider it, because it's not the way to live. This person in real life, I'm talking about, to have such a hold on you, it's just not good. Know your worth, every single one of you. 100% gold, diamond, and other metals that are high value. Remember that.
For money he's never met in person, it's because he's not who he claims to be.
I just feel like I've been duped.
It's just somebody took advantage of you, and unfortunately you are in a romance scam. I think Barry Gibb is a good man. I think he's honest to his wife. I think he's faithful to his wife. I think he's enjoying life.
Years.
He's retired. He's a good guy. I don't think he would fool you this way, right?
It was pretty tough to get Wanda to understand that she had been scammed, but we were confident that we were able to get through to her. We had a plan. Remember the guy, Aaron Williams, that was handling the house she purchased? Well, I decided to create a fake profile of a man named Jack Smith, and I sent him a message and let him know that I was on the market to buy a house of my own.
Right.
And I was ready to put $30,000 down.
Okay.
He replied and said, I'm ready for the down payment. I want to get you in these homes as quick as possible. I let him know that I wanted to wire transfer, and I asked him where he wanted me to send the payment. Do you know whose details he sent me?
No.
Your details.
Mine?
Yes. He
Wow.
said that this is where I can make the payment. The bank account name is under Wanda. He gave me your address, your date of birth, your account number. He gave me all of your personal information, Wanda. He told me that Wanda is his secretary.
Probably because I've been sending money that's been sent to me to so-called Barry.
I can only imagine how many more people he's been sending this information to.
Wanda, you have to stop doing this. You have to stop. Nothing but bad things are gonna happen to you if you continue to believe that this is real.
I'm gonna stop, but I need help.
Yes.
We like to gather as much evidence as possible, put it all in one package, just like the report that Bree and Brianne are working on, and send it to you, and then we turn it over all to law enforcement. We want to get him on the phone, but you have to be 100%, you have to believe that this is fake for us to move forward with this. I want you to text him and let him know that you did receive the $30,000 from Jack.
Oh.
Are we gonna do this, Wanda? Are we gonna work together?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like a,
because I want revenge.
Batman Robin story.
We had to get this guy on the phone to record his voice. This is how we set it up. We knew whoever was behind this profile, the realtor Aaron Williams, had to be the same guy behind the fake profile of Barry Gibb.
Most
Aaron
likely.
Williams gave us Wanda's bank account details. We had her text the fake Barry to tell him that she just received a random $30,000 wire transfer from someone. Barry replied with, "Oh, that has to be one of my fans."
I'm sorry. A donation from one of my fans. I need these fans in my life, Barry. Goodness gracious me. By the way, thank you to people who actually do, that little thanks button? They send like $2 and £2, $5, etc. The fact that anyone sends any donations to me is insane. So I cannot thank you enough. But, if anyone wants to send me 30 grand, please.
He then had Wanda follow up with a message back saying that the only way the transfer was able to go through was by contacting
The police are
Jack
coming for you,
Smith's
Wanda.
bank, and we were the bank. This guy called right away.
Ooh.
Hey, how's it going? This Aaron?
I'm very fine, are you?
Hey, how's it going? This is Jack Smith. Sir, I'm at the bank right now. Just sent you the $30,000.
I'm over here with the teller here, and he just wants to talk to you for a second. Mr. Williams, thank you so much for helping me out with this house.
You already made the payment before calling?
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm at the bank right now.
Hello, Mr. Aaron Williams. My name is Mr. Rogers. So I'm just trying to release the funds here. The bank's, it's after hours, so I need to leave. So if you just have 1 minute, I can just finish the verification process and release the funds, okay? What's your name?
Jack Smith.
So can you hear me? I'm gonna have Jack Smith send you a link, and what I need you to do is just click on the link. It's gonna ask you a few verification questions. I'm gonna stay on the line with you, and once you're done, we will release the funds. It will take no more than 1 or 2 minutes, okay?
Hold on, Mr. Williams, give me 1 second. I'm getting
No problem.
Click on that link. It's gonna ask you a few verification questions. I'm gonna stay on the phone with you, and then we'll release the funds. It should take no more than 1, maybe 2 minutes, okay?
I just sent it over to you, Mr. Williams. This is Jack Smith.
Sir, can you not yell?
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Okay. So send it. Have you sent it?
Yep, we sent it. It's in Google Chat right now. I know, I can't leave. These guys are trying to finish this wire transfer. All right, I'll give him 5 more minutes, and I'll give him, and then we have to go. Hey, we got to go in 5 minutes.
Oh my God. I'm just trying to get a house in Southern California. That's all I'm trying to do. That's it.
Another thing. Just hang on and trying to call.
Okay.
So
Didn't
my
understand
boss
the
just
words.
came to me and said we have 5 minutes. He's kicking me out of the bank. So we got 5 minutes to figure this out, or you guys are shit out of luck until Monday.
Got a bathroom around here?
Down the hallway, the second door on the left.
All right. They're trying to kick me out the bank right now. I don't know what you want me to do, but you know, I gotta go right now. If this is gonna be a big problem, I'm probably not gonna be able to come back to the bank until like maybe the 6th or so.
Okay, no problem on this thing. I will figure out what the problem is. If I can fix it, and I will have to fix it. Because I know the link I'm clicking. The link is sent to me directly. I just have to click it. And that's what I did. That's exactly what I did.
So, listen, I gotta leave. So
what was it?
I gotta go. It's Friday, it's beer 30, and I gotta go.
Yo, I get it. I understand what you're saying, and there's the most do. I understand the process we have to take. But okay. I just clicked it again now, and it's showing them.
Yeah, about time. That took way too long. 11 times. You are really thirsty for that money. With all of this information, we were able to pull both fake accounts, putting a report together. Wanda went on to block. I thought that said Wanda went on the block. Both of the accounts the next day. She's working on changing her bank account information. Police and EFCC, don't know what that is, but you know, some kind of sports club.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. Remember, all of our new videos go out every Wednesday.
Trust me, Drew, I'm there every Wednesday, all right? What did we learn from this? We learnt that Wanda, you know, seems like a nice person, putting aside the fact that she was happy to just be a rebound to Barry Gibb's 50-year relationship. Whatever, right? But also, please don't give out your information to random people, even if you think that they're an authoritative figure, such as a relator. Don't send anything. I mean, it's pretty hard nowadays to not have your details online. You know, realistically, when you buy something from a website, someone's got your details, but try to limit it in terms of random people, you know, celebrities who ask you for money. Don't do it. I look a mess, but at least I'm wearing something different for once. Are you guys proud of that? Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on next one. Thank you again to Maureen and to Mercedes for the recommendation. Peace. And if you thought that was it, it doesn't stop there, because we went from one rock star to another rock star / actor / pirate in Mr. Johnny Depp. He wants to have sex with this woman as well. So delicious.